What is good in this life? If you ask me, it's to see your enemy driven before you and to hear the lamentation of their serfs as you take all of their shit by right of bloody conquest. It's harvesting season, ladies and gentlemen, so get excited. We're gonna make Calraidia great again and stack the butter so high it'll set your cholesterol on fire. Or we're gonna die trying. I'll see you on stream. what is good in this life? If you ask me, it's to see your enemy driven before you and to hear the lamentation of their serfs as you take all of their shit by right of bloody conquest. It's harvesting season, ladies and gentlemen, so get excited. We're gonna make Calraidia great again and stack the butter so high it'll set your cholesterol on fire. Or we're gonna die trying. I'll see you on stream.
I will drink from your sky. I will drink from your sky.
what is good in this life.
Alright, so it looks like I made a little bit of a mistake there.
If you ask me, it's to see.
You know, just when I thought I got it all figured out after all this time, you'd figure I'd be a bit smarter with it. But what do? I get this thing going, and then I don't even loop it. So I don't even know how long you guys have been sitting there with a black screen. But for those of you that stayed, I want to say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to raise the fucking banners and raise the sails, because it's time for some motherfucking Bannerlord. How are you? It's good to see you all. Thank you for joining us tonight as we endeavour on a journey to make Calradia great again, because god damn it, someone needs to put down those pesky Battanians and those fucking Khuzaits fucking around with their horses and their yurts and shit. How are you all? I hope you're all excited, because I know I am. I gotta be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a selfish pick for me. Alright? I like this game, I really do. I don't care what people have to say, but I really fucking like it. And I'm glad that I'm playing it. Alright? Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all being here. Gandalf, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Becca, B, Jax, it's good to see you all. I hope you're all doing well. Still got a couple of technical things to pop in. Popey, even Popey's here. Even Popey's here. Popey, it's good to see you, buddy. Alright? I want to apologize for the few little technical hiccups that we've had. Unfortunately, I got a call from work and I had to take care of something which unfortunately distracted me. I'm sorry. I apologize profusely. I'm sorry. A mistake was made, Popey. A mistake was made. But ladies and gentlemen, it's good to see you. Okay? And to celebrate this momentous occasion, I've done something special. Well, I say it's special, but it's not really special. All day in the city. I couldn't imagine anything worse. I couldn't imagine anything worse than all day in the city. Alright, let me just fix this. Got an issue with the game. Fucking. Unbelievable. There's always something. There's always something. There we go. Alright. I'm really excited to play this game, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all ready too. Alright? Now, before we begin, I thought I'd prepare something special. As usual. I tried my best to impress you all. Alright? I won't lie, my motivation's been a bit down in the dumps with everything that's been happening lately, but I've got the next 3 days off work. And to celebrate, I'm going to do a live taste test for everyone. Eggnog. It's the Christmas fucking spirit. Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen. I've never had eggnog before. It's hot as fuck. I don't even know if it's a good drink to have right now, but I'm having it. Live eggnog taste testing. I don't even know if you're going to shake it. But here we go. Alright. But I hope you're all keen. You're all excited. It's going to be a fucking day. Hold on. I promise I know how to open a milk carton. I love cannoli from Seattle. Much love from Cannoli's location, but he won't disclose until he doxes himself later tonight. Oh, look at the viscousness of that. Is that an appropriate serving of eggnog? Nice glass of... Fuck. Okay. That's an interesting smell. Jeez Louise. Fuck. Oh, sorry, Gandalf. I just had a look what he had to say. Nice seeing you implement all of that, all the bot commands I told you to implement months ago. Yeah, it's been hard to implement it because I've been so busy. But I'm hoping that over the break I'll have time to implement it. Why am I drinking out of a wine glass? Because I'm doing it in a wine glass because that's what I decided to do. Now, just imagine how good it would have been had I fucking not fucking left you all with a black screen. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly put this back in the fridge. And then we'll get started, alright? 1 second. apologize for my lack of shirts, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Now I've insulted many different cultures at once. Well, you know what? That's just the kind of guy that I am. That's just the kind of guy that I am. Alright? So, cheers to you. Thank you for coming past the stream. And let's all have some fun tonight, yeah? Happy holidays, etc, etc. Oh, fuck.
For 500 years, the Calraidia Empire dominated the continent. Its armies
Yeah, lucky fuck with that.
foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war.
I always forget there's a cutscene for this because no one literally gives a fuck.
To the wastes of the south. All was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled
Love me a bit of peace.
armies, grew rich.
That's actually not too bad. I fuck with that.
Like men, grow old.
Ain't that the truth, honey? Ain't that the truth?
Lose a common cause.
Can you guys hear the game okay? Do you want me to turn it up?
Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own.
I don't know if you can hear it properly.
Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the city, pitting all against all.
I think there's something wrong with the audio. I think it's too low. Pump it louder. Pump it louder. Yeah, I'll have to do it after this cutscene's over.
Time of suffering. But also, even
Turn up the streamer game. That's the Twitch vibes. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
as new leaders
I'm growing my beard out to be more manly, man. Sorry.
places,
Anyway, Marco. No worries, bro. Take it easy, alright, mate? If I don't see you, I'll see you on the weekend, alright? Take care, Popey.
and bring forth a new world
Polo.
from the ashes of the old.
Honestly, I got the Bundaberg version of this eggnog, and it's something, alright? It's fucking something. Am I Marco? No, Marco's not my name. I've already doxed my real name. If you guys want to know my real name, I'll tell you my real name if you want to know. Alright, let me turn it up. I don't know why it's... This part of the game's not very loud. There's not going to be a lot of noise. You want to know what my name is? It's been said on stream before. Oh yeah, that's true. That's fair. He does. No, my name's not Marco. What do you think my name is? Becca, what do you think my name is? I'm curious. What do you think my name is? His name is Gianmarco. No. Where the hell did you pull that from? Alright. Now, the game... I might have to go to this... there we go. Alright, let me just turn up the settings. There's clearly something wrong with the settings. There we go. Nah. There we go. That's appropriate now. How's that? How's that balance? Is that alright? That should be alright. How about that? That'll work. Alright. Back to Sandbox. So we're going to be playing the Sandbox, not the campaign. The cutscene's really not all that important because there is a campaign. But me, much like everyone else, you'll find that we have no achievements because when you play Sandbox mode, you don't get any achievement. Giorgio? Nah. Mario? Nah. Nah. Pietro? Nah. Do I look like a Pietro? Leonardo? I wish. I have an Italian name. I'll tell you this. I have an Italian name, but it's spelt incorrectly because my parents are goobers. Raphael? Nah. I wish I was called Raphael. Luigi? Nah. Michelangelo? Nah. Giuseppe? Nah. I wish. I wish. Wish I was called Luigi. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Donatello? Kind of close. Cannavaro? No. Alright. So, Fabio? No. Alright, it's Dom. Just call me Dom. Alright, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bannerlord. I'm excited to play this game. I've been saying it like 50 times already, and I hope you're excited to watch. So, this is going to be one of my favourite games of all time, straight up. Correct. That's it, Becca. Anyway, so I like this game for a lot of reasons. One, because I absolutely loved Warband. I actually did a video on Warband, and I kind of hate it because I didn't really do it justice correctly. That's right, the Dominator. Exactly. Alright? Now, this game has been out since 2020, and I reckon it's only been in the last week that the game has actually somewhat reached its full potential, because fuck me, for the longest time this game's been a pile of shit to play. Like, absolutely terrible. Alright? I bet you that student was a pain in the ass as well, because Lord knows I was a pain in the ass as a student. Alright? Anyway, so for those of you that don't know, this is a sandbox medieval simulator based around a fictional place called Calradia that is not Europe, but it's basically Europe, okay? Yeah, literally Voldemort. So, what are we going to do? Well, it's a sandbox, so basically, if you remember a sandbox correctly, rat bag, roundabout, good egg. Well, yeah, that's if the shoe fits, huh? If the shoe fits. Alright? You might remember a sandbox as a kid. You sit down, you stuff your face full of sand, you get sick. It's basically the same thing. We're going to go and we're going to do whatever the fuck we want. Right? Ultimate goal, we're going to try and conquer Calradia, but that might take too long. I've got a shorter game planned in January, so if we spill over into January, I'm not expecting to get the game finished by the end of the month, but if we spill over into January, it's okay, don't worry about it, I've got other things planned. Alright, now I'm going to be explaining things as I go, because I might make a small video out of this, and for those of you that are, I'm guessing a bit lacking, there'll be a bit of information. Start a farm, settle down with a wife and kids. Well, I can guarantee you we'll do the wife and kid part, but the settling down, maybe we'll settle down in a big fat castle after we take it by right of bloody conquest, because I can't guarantee that we're not going to be getting our hands dirty, because we most certainly will be. Anyway, factions. Everybody loves factions. There might be something to be said about how often and how zealous people are with assigning themselves to a particular faction or particular group. Might have something to do with human psychology. 20 minutes in and already naked on Steam. Hey, how you doing, Nightcore? Good to see you. You missed it. I'm trying eggnog for the first time. This looks like a cup of viscous white liquid, but it's actually eggnog. I got the Bundaberg flavored eggnog, and it smells absolutely terrible, but I fuck with the taste for real. In the middle of the Australian heat, I know, you're probably questioning, Cannoli, what the fuck is wrong with you? But for those of you here, you can just refer to me by my real name. Brandy eggnog, not too bad. It's alright. Anyway, so, can we oppress peasants? We're gonna do worse than oppress peasants. We're gonna pillage the shit out of them. We're literally gonna cut them down for experience. Like, we are, okay, flip to the history books and point to one person in that book that is not a vicious murderer or warlord. Alright, the history books might be filled with the good guys, but tell me one person in the pages of history that was a conqueror that was benevolent. Exactly. Anyway, that's French. Anyway. Who said you could speak French in chat? That's scary. Alright, anyway. So, fundamental start, we've got to pick our culture. We've got a few cultures to pick from, all representing various groups throughout history. So we have the Valandians. They sailed over west. They kicked a lot of fucking ass. They got lots of fucking money. And then when the emperor was like, I'm broke, I don't have any more money to give you, my cash flow's in the red. He's like, alright, I'll give you land instead. Eventually, after they accumulated enough land, they said, fuck it, we're barons now, we're landowners, we're the big boys. Valandian the Impaler, close. We might impale them with spears. These guys are inspired by the Normans, or the French Vikings. Anyway, I might have a bit of Norman blood in me, but I'm not playing as the Valandians. Next, we have the Sturgians. The Sturgians are the Slavs. As simple as they're Slavs. Hodgepodge of random groups of people that resemble the people of Sturgeon. Yeah, it is a fish, but in this case, it's a group of people. All right, not very interesting, not very fun. They were the discount Vikings until they eventually added the Vikings. Next, we've got the Azurai, which are the Arabs. They control the southern portion of the map, and they're all about trading, making lots of money, and they're a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. They're also really good at traveling in the deserts. Next is my least favorite group of people, the Khuzaits, because fuck Genghis Khan. All right. Anyway. All about horse archers, love their horses, love the yurts. I hate them. They annoy the shit out of me. Shit economics, shit army, shit siege tactics, can't handle themselves on the water. Doesn't matter. I hate these guys, alright? They're annoying. Alright, no, definitely not playing as them. Next, Britannians. William Wallace, the faction. Celtic and Germanic warriors, you love them, alright? You know, smather yourself in fucking pig's blood or whatever and scream out, freedom! That's these guys, alright? Also not playing as them because I don't care. But I do have a bit of Irish blood in me, so I do feel the call. I do feel the call, to be sure, to be sure. Next, we've got the latest faction added to the game. We've got the Vikings. The Vikings, self-explanatory, sail on the fucking longship, jump off, wreck everyone's shit, take all the loot, go home. Gotta love it. Next, the Empire. The faction we will be playing as for a couple of reasons. One, it's in my blood, okay? This is the Roman Empire equivalent, alright? And you might be able to guess based on my appearance that, yeah, you know what? I kind of feel a strong association with these guys considering I'm a descendant of those that inhabited the Italian peninsula, right? So I'm feeling a little bit of a association with this one. These guys are a strong mix between the Byzantine and Roman Empire, and since I think about the Roman Empire pretty much every day, I'm going to be playing the Empire. But on a meta level, we're going to be playing the Empire for a couple of reasons. This game takes place during essentially what is the fall of the Calraidia Empire. There is a lot of Empire settlements around the map, which means there's a lot more Empire troops, which means the Empire is the most common, which means et tu, Brutus? Yeah, exactly, right? Which means that later on, holding territory is going to be a lot easier because our culture will match the settlements that we want to hold, and I just fuck with the aesthetic more. I'm going to side with the rebels, fuck the Empire. Well, you know what? You're a dirty rebel, but I have to ask you, which side of the Empire? Because the Empire is currently in a civil fucking war. Because you know what? The previous Emperor, Emperor Arenikos, was a bloody douchebag. Star Wars. Ah. Anyway, also, Lady Cannoli thinks I look like the default character. So, there we go. Alright, I'm not going to fuck around too much here. I'm just going to change the hair. Let's see. Give me that. Where is it? Like, they got the fucking... There it is, this one. Bang. And then we'll change one more thing. See, even the nose. Even the nose. The resemblance is uncanny. Next, we're just going to change the eye color because I have much better looking eyes. My eyes are in the vicinity of green / that'll do. There's no monobrow option, but I'm also growing out my also have a permanent scowl, so we'll give myself a permanent scowl. Very distinguished nose. When I tried playing BG3 at Friends, my face was one of the defaults. We'll give myself a little bit of facial hair. That's close enough. That looks about right, doesn't it? I think it does. Lady Cannoli can judge. I don't even know if she's around. God, what is that chin strap? Makes it look terrible. Needs a bigger nose. That is so fucking rude. That is so rude. Is there no darker here? Yeah, there is actually. It goes from like that to... I'm colorblind, but I can see that that's like dark. That one looks about right. My hair is black, I'm pretty sure. We'll go... What do you call it? This makes it real easy for me, because that's... Alright, nose, what am I doing? Let's turn the tip down. Size. No, the bridge. Length. How do I change the... I suck with customizing characters. How's that? Oh my god. You don't have as much area above your upper lip. So it's the height that needs to drop? No. Is that like a personal attack or something? I don't have as much... Is that what I look like? That is what I fucking look like. The resemblance is uncanny. Fuck. Oh my fucking god, what? Wait, how bad is that? On a scale of 1 to 10. Fuck. Absolute cinema. Alright, that'll do it. That'll do. Fucking hell. You know, this is still... Stop! Stop, you're gonna make me feel bad. Do I have a scar? No, not really. Get the gut scar. Alright, next. Alright, this is fundamentally a role-playing game. Okay, so essentially, for the people that play this game and do care, you can role-play a certain way, you can do certain actions. If you want to play as a trader, you can play as a trader. If you want to play as a bandit, you can play as a bandit. You just want to be a mercenary, you want to be a ruler, you name it, you can do it, right? Basically, anything short of being a productive member of society. We're a taker, not a giver, alright? This here, you won't be able to see it because chat's blocking it, but I'll just move chat so you can see, for those of you that can't see. Essentially, the next few options here are selecting my background, right? And the options I'm going to pick aren't based on any particular design. It's more so on getting the stats that I want, because I have a goal in mind of what kind of character that I'm going to be playing, mainly to ensure not only do I have a good mix of fun that can make the streams a little bit more exciting, but also to ensure that we do actually make some progress. So for instance, I don't want to be hanging back. I want to be able to get up close and personal with the shield, with the pilum, with the boys in the front, just fucking smacking them up, you know, using a little bit of archery maybe, and being able to ride on horseback, you know what I mean? Because I love horses. I'm a horse boy at heart, right? Low int, high social. Exactly. How did you know that's exactly what we're doing? We're not touching intelligence. We're going to put points into social, all right? So, we're going to be putting points into vigor. So, we're going to go one-handed, polearm, bow, riding, athletics, no smithing, not touching smithing, cunning, because you're making yourself right. Not really, but... if that's the case, then I would probably put social a lot lower. I'd put these stats maybe just a bit. I'd put these up higher, and I'd leave it at that. I'd be the soldier. I wouldn't be the commander. I'd be the soldier. All right. But we need to do a bit of commanding. We need to do a bit of commanding, and I need to get good at it as well, because you'll see why in a second, because I'm putting it on the hardest difficulty possible. Anyway, so I'm just gonna quickly go through, because I can't remember off the top of my head which ones do what. These don't have a great impact on... These don't have a great impact on certain things. Let's see. So I take that back, they do. Also, they've added in... these ones here at the bottom relate to maritime warfare. But we'll see. Okay, anyway, so we're going to go Landlord's Retainers for the riding, polearm, and the vigor. Next we'll go Leadership Skills, because it gives us 1 cunning, tactics, and social. Next we'll go... let's see... working as a deckhand on a fishing boat. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. I guess we could go. I don't really care about boats, and though. If I was going to put a point somewhere... I mean, I'm probably splitting hairs at this point. Maybe Gathered Herbs in the Wild gives us a point in medicine, which is good. We'll get more focus points than anything. I'm just trying to make sure we maximize what we're going for. I will go Hunted Small Game, actually. Commander Staff. Knight puts 70 points into Cunning. We need to mix it up. Scouts. Yeah, it gives us a sword and a bow. Gives us control. Gives us endurance. Yeah, that's fine. And then defeated an enemy in battle. Successful manhunt. Famous escapade. We'll go... Did I treat people well? I don't think I treat people well. Mercy, generous, and honor. Actually, no, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll fuck with that. Fuck with that. Or... No, I'll start defeating an enemy in battle. Why not? Fuck it. I'll just do this. Alright, I'm going to start at 30. Alright, so we can choose our starting age. I'm going to pick 30. Because we could start a bit later, but I am enabling death, which means that we can die if the playthrough takes too long. It also means we could die if we get hurt in battle. So 20 is too young, 30 that's closer to my age IRL. So I guess we're going to start with 30, why not? Alright, now it's a game called Bannerlord, which means pick your fucking banner, alright? You gotta pick your banner. You gotta have a banner. You gotta have a banner. Yeah. Yeah, scumbag build, more or less. Eagles. I want to fly like an eagle. How's that? Fancy? Done. Boomer. That's me. Alright. It's a name that... I'm going with Anvarios Lixtexios because it is a reference to... It's a long time reference. So I am Anvarios of Clan Lixtexios. Alright, and just so everyone can see, Bannerlord. Now, it is an Ironman playthrough, but I'm not going to enable Ironman mode on. The reason I'm not doing it is because the double-headed eagle, that's the Nazi symbol. Yeah, that's why we went with a single eagle to distinguish ourselves. Because I mean, it depends on your interpretation, but killing a whole bunch of people for personal gain is not very honorable, to be completely honest with you. Alright, we're going to go Bannerlord difficulty, and we are going to leave Ironman mode off because I'm going to drop saves periodically, because the last thing that I want to do is to miss out on gameplay, but I'm not going to be reloading or save scumming or anything like that. So with that being said, we click start, game begins. Alright, let's activate recording on Steam. Boom. Alright. Call of the Oceans. Often when you're growing up, you wondered if your destiny might lie on the sea. You listen closely to old sailors telling their tales of daring and peril, steering longships through the icy storms of the north, outfoxing corsairs along the pirate-infested coast of the south, or standing in the forecastle of a Drummond as it crashed through the enemy battle line. You wonder what opportunities lie for you to seize on the seas of Calradia, a fortune made in the commerce and intrigues of a bustling port, or glory won on the bloody deck of a foe's flagship. Anyway, I got to alert because you got housework. No worries. Thank you for stopping past, Becca. Hopefully we'll see you later, yeah? Big heart. Lots of love. Lots of love. Anyway. This is Calradia. Bada bing. Here we go. Alright, we are starting all the way down in Danustica. I'm not a huge fan of this, but that's okay. So, this is how the map looks. It's totally not Europe. Don't get confused. Azerai in the south. The 3 different Empire factions in the middle. Valandians to the west, Vikings to the north, Slavs to the north, and the Mongols to the east. Why are there 3 different Empire factions? Well, because the Emperor was a fucking dumbass. What did he do? He didn't establish a clear line of succession. So what happens? You've got one guy over here, Garros, who says, I'm going to be the Emperor because I'm the best warrior. Then you have Lukon, who says, I'm going to be the Emperor because all the land owners voted for me. And then you have Rhaegar. I'm going to be the Emperess, because I was his pocket pussy. All very valid reasons for leadership, obviously. We are going to join one of these Empire factions as a mercenary once we get enough clout. Currently, we don't have enough clout. So what that means is that we are unfortunately stuck to just going around doing fetch quests for peasants. That's really all we're entitled to, which kind of sucks. Alright, also, we'll spend these points here, so we're going to go Endurance, and we are going to go to Control. Alright, we're going to focus on leveling up our stats. This, okay, bada bing, Fleshlight or Priest, no, Pocket Pussy. Alright, so that's it, leveled up. Another focus point, we're going to go to Riding. Fleshlight for president. Yep, pretty much. Alright, so we're currently all by our lonesome, but I don't like being alone, so let's change that pretty quickly. Alright, gonna drop pocket what now? I'm just what I'm saying is this lady here is the widow of the emperor, and she's saying that she should be empress because the title should be hereditary and her daughter should take over. So I just referred to her as the late emperor's pocket pussy, as a joke, but that probably doesn't reflect on me very well, does it? But I'm known to say pretty stupid things. Anyway, carrying on. Side piece would be a better word. Anyway. We've got a couple things with us. We've got a really shitty horse. It's like a really shitty horse. I'm not going to bother with it. Yeah, I should have made the nose larger. First things first, an army needs to march on its stomach. So we're going to get ourselves some food to start off with. No, see, that's too much already. Alright, got 79 days of food. Go me. Alright. Bang. You told me to say it. It's alright. I said it. I stepped in it. It's my fault. Alright, now that that's done, we have some food. Next, we want to go find a quest because we need experience and we also need an excuse to kill something. So let's go. Let's march. Alright, we're traveling along the map. Exclamation mark on the village means that there is a quest giver there. Alright, let's have a look. Zaraclis of Ciceragos. Deliver the herd to Zionica. He wants me to fucking take something all the way over there. Fuck that, bro. No way. No way. Piss off. I'm not your fucking... He's got a quest for us. Oros has got a quest for us. Speak
That's
to
close enough. Who are you?
None of your fucking business. Mark my name down. You'll be hearing me a lot. No, he can't help us. His quest is too difficult. Requires us to build up troops. No. Alright. No. We're just traveling village to village. We're looking for a quest. We're looking for something to start. Alright. Oh, Sea Raiders. Alright, red is bad. Avoid the red. Simple. Oh, and we found a hideout. No, I can't take a hideout. No, they changed it. No, they changed it. I can't do it. Alright, another quest here. What do you got? Associates captured by bounty hunters. That'll be too hard for us. Alright. Alright, maybe, you know, we'll just hire some people. I'm so sleepy. I'm so tempted to go to bed at 8 PM. No, fair enough. Take care of yourself. Get some sleep. Don't be... Make sure you take care of yourself. You only got one opportunity to look after yourself, yeah? Anyway, my game is currently frozen. Lovely. I'm just going to have some more eggnog. The consistency of the liquid is really fucking with me. You should have took the first quest. You're already halfway there. No, you get slowed down while you're doing it. And Bannerlord has crashed. Lovely. Okay, I have never seen it crash this early in a playthrough before. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm restarting the game as we speak. It's kind of like Kingdom Come Deliverance. You'll see once I actually get into a battle. Anyway, I have to start the game again because it's crashed on me, which is just wonderful. Apologies for the delay. Taking the quest is a bit... taking the herd quest is annoying. So basically, you'll take the animals into your party, and you got to deliver them. And I think what people used to do with that quest, if I remember correctly, is that he pays you as long as half the herd survives. So what people used to do is they used to take the full herd, slaughter half of it, sell the meat, and then deliver the other half, and be like, sorry bro, shit happens. It crashed because we were objectifying women. Yeah, maybe. It's stuck in the monastery in KCD now. I'm a monk. Hey, yo. Nightcall's all about that simple life. Anyway, I have to implement Task Manager because my game really did just fucking die on me for some reason. I have literally never seen this before. I apologize. Like I've been playing. Oh no! And now my Task Manager has crashed on me. What have I done with my game? Have I downloaded something that's crippled my computer? Whoops. Also, I want to apologize for a couple of things. The quality of the video. Why is your shit always crashing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like, if my task manager is crashing, like, how bad is that? Steam is also just not working. Please, I need to set up a custom thing for when I have technical difficulties, because that's what I'm experiencing right now. Fuck me. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. Watching a boomer figure out how to fucking handle shit not working. You wouldn't have that problem if you ran Linux, but then again, you probably couldn't run the game either. No, and then I open Task Manager and it's just like not working at all. Task Manager not responding. That's just wonderful. I don't have anything like really demanding open, so I don't know what's causing this issue. Yeah, no, the minute I'm running fucking Task Manager, it's just breaking. I low-key feel like I need to restart my computer. Boomer. Yeah, babe, I don't know what's going on. Pacey, not even potato, just an empty chip bag. Yeah, I know, I only spent like fucking 6k on it, and it's a fucking piece of shit, I know. This is insane. Anyway, welcome to the tech support. Welcome to the tech stream. Welcome to the Cannoli tech support line. How can I help you? How can I take your call? 6k, when? Last year. I wrote it all off, claimed it on tax. Da, 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 da. Nah, for real though, what's actually wrong with this? What's Task Manager like breaking? That's why I never update drivers, bro, literally. Hey Jax, how are ya? He is my accomplice. Bro, like, I'm actually considering like restarting my computer. This is pretty bad. I don't know what's going on. This is not okay. I apologize profusely for this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to restart my computer and try and get the stream back on. I'm really sorry. This is not working. Something clearly gone wrong. Maybe I've downloaded like a corrupted file or something. I don't know. I'm really sorry about this. I'm sorry. Like, we didn't even make it fucking 10 minutes into the game and it fucking crashed. I will be with you momentarily. I apologize again. Thank you for your patience.